On one fateful night in October of 2024, Jason Hart rode in on the back of a pickup truck, singing with a belt buckle on and some denim blue uniforms on. And that's how Banana Ball's 14, the Texas Tailgaters, were born. Now, representing the Lone Star State, the first team in Banana Ball since the Savannah Bananas to have a location tied to its identity. But how was tailgating going to exist in between the lines of Banana Ball? Well, fast forward, May 2025, Albuquerque, New Mexico, game number 2 in the history of the Texas Tailgaters. It's showdowns, it's the party animals, it's Jimmy Lewis versus Reese Hampton, up 6 points to 5. Reese sends one down the left field line. It's tailing foul. A fan sticks his glove out and catches the foul ball, and the Texas Tailgaters win their first ever game in the history of their franchise by a fan-caught foul ball. Now, Cincinnati, Ohio, 3 weeks later, first big league stadium. Marcos Castillo reigning in the right center field gap and has it for out number 2. It's that team in yellow. It's a big league stadium. It's the first time either one of those things are happening in the Texas Tailgaters history. Can they beat the Bananas, and can they win in a big league ballpark? What say you, Marcos Castillo? For out number 3, did the same thing as he did on out number 2, a jumping, leaping, diving grab in the right center field, and the Texas Tailgaters victorious for the first ever time over the Savannah Bananas. Now, one of our favorite things we got to do all last year, we're going to do it all this year, we're going to do it hopefully for all of our existence, is tailgating. The Tailgaters tailgate, and well, we play wiffle ball at the tailgate, and poor Jimmy Lewis struck me out on 3 pitches. Still having a good old time there in Philadelphia. So much fun. One of our favorite tailgates we got to go to in 2025. As we go to one of our favorite tailgates to our favorite series of 2025. Baton Rouge, Louisiana, on the campus of LSU. The Texas Tailgater trying to earn their first ever sweep in their history. Jordan Hussein, oh my goodness, behind the back trick play in showdowns. The first unofficial trick play in the history of showdowns, and the Texas Tailgaters swept Baton Rouge on the back, quite literally, of our captain, the Texas kid, Jordan Hussein. Now, same scenario. 2 weeks later, to finish out the college tour in Starkville, Mississippi, in the home of Mississippi State. Reese Hampton yet again sends one high in the sky. Jordan Hussein trying to track it down. Can't quite track it down in the air, but can track it down. Send it to Indiana Stanley, who tags out Reese Hampton for the final out of the ball game as the Texas Tailgaters spoiled the final game of the Party Animals headliner tour in 2025 as they won it 4-3. Then it was time to go to Texas as we began our headliner tour. John Reed, game 2 in Texas and win number 1. The Texas Tailgaters, their first win in the Lone Star State by a final score of 3-2. And where else a better way to do it with a better left-handed arm than John Reed over those boys in black and pink. First of 2 wins in Texas, the second coming a few weeks later in Round Rock, where John Reed yet again able to get the final out in a 4-2 victory over those Party Animals to close out the 2025 Texas Tailgaters headliner tour. However, the 2025 season not complete as the Texas Tailgaters are playing their first big league stadium in the state of Texas in Indiana Stanley, that first Texas Tailgater Tater as he sent one into the Crawford boxes in a big-time long ball from Indiana Stanley, who led the Tailgaters with 4 home runs in 2025. The final Tailgater go yah-yah in 2025 was Zach Watson off of Dakota Stilts All-Britain in Houston into the Crawford boxes, and what a way to end the 2025 World Tour in the Lone Star State and in a big league ballpark. The 2026 season started off with a banger for the Texas Tailgaters as last weekend at Florida State in front of 60,000 people, Chris Clark told everybody he was Braxton Keith, and then threw the camera on the ground. The 3rd overall pick in the 2026 Banana Ball Player Draft was having a time, as was Taj Porter during our first run silly of the night. But then our first trick play of 2026 came from our 6th round draft pick, Brett Donnie Allen. The wonder from down under goes between the legs with Nigel the Crocodile on his bill, and then a little backflip action to leave in between the lines. The action only continued to pick up after that when Dakota Stilts Albritton sent an absolute dart to third, and then Jordan Bart said, I got time to do a trick play. The dive and grab, book it, and then the trick play as well, book it from JB. Perhaps the coolest moment of the night was Travis Munoz hitting the first home run in Tailgaters history in a football stadium, and then he had this to say.
You just hit a home run in front of 60,000 people. How do you feel?
Well, Brett, it's plain and simple. I'm the best there ever is. I mean, I wake up in the morning and I piss excellent. I'm a big, hairy American winning machine. If you ain't first, you're last.
And then we went to Frisco, where I met my new best friend and the official mascot of the Texas Tailgaters. It's Grub, wearing a blue cowboy hat, that big old tail on his back, and a man who can eat every single piece of food at the tailgate. The official unveiling of the Tailgaters mascot had waited for a while, but something we've seen a whole lot is our shortstop, Jordan Hussein, doing stuff like that. I mean, come on, Fiverr. Wearing a cowboy hat with the feather, the Texas kid, the captain, and arguably one of the best shortstops defensively in all of Banana Ball. So good we had to see it again, but we're not showing you the same play right here. Yes, Jordan Hussein, 5 trick plays last Saturday night in Frisco. This his 5th right here. A bare-handed catch for out number 2 in the top of the 9th inning. But the best moment of the night did not come from defense, but rather offense. Take it away, Rhinestone.
Batter, Kyle Kmart Martin. Who else would you want? In the biggest moment to this point of the Tailgater season, down by 1 point in the bottom of the 9th, backs against the wall against CJ Williams. 1-0. Big on big. Kmart out to left field. TA going back at the fence. It's gone! It's gone! It's gone! Kyle Martin's first home run in the sport ties us up at 3 apiece. Where else would you rather be? An elbow taco! The first earned run CJ Williams has ever conceded! This is Banana Ball!
The moment, never too big in the 9th, but what about in showdowns? CJ Williams, Nick Lopez, bottom of round number 1. How would it end?
Low B over the head of Gideon Antle. It's gonna roll for a while. Gideon's got good wheels. Get on your horse, Low B. Get on your horse. Antle finally gets to it. Lopez on third. An 80-grade arm sails over the head. Tailgaters win. Tailgaters win. Tailgaters win. Nick Lopez walks it off 4-3, and we are so back in the Lone Star State. Boy, if it ain't a bad day to be a glizzy, but a great day to play some banana ball. The Texas Tailgaters are ready to put on another show here in the Lone Star State against a team they defeated 3-2 a night ago. The home team this afternoon, the Indianapolis Clowns. It's a windy but beautiful and rather hot day here in Round Rock, Texas. At the Dell Diamond, the 2-2 Tailgaters, the 1-3 Indianapolis Clowns. Come on in and stay a while. I'm Brett Loftus, voice of the Texas Tailgaters. So happy that you, yes you, each and every one of you are choosing to join us here on your Sunday afternoon. As we mentioned it last night, it was quite the defensive masterclass here at Dell Diamond. 3-2 ball game. Texas Tailgaters move back to 500. But it's not just about what happened here at Dell Diamond last night. Let's look at what happened around the league of Banana Ball. As roll tape in Little Rock last night, it was the Firefighters and the Loco Beach Coconuts. Ben Parker ripping a backflip. He's done a lot of that this year. He's also been a really good offensive threat as well. Gideon Antle sends one out to right field. Now, I'll tell you what, Darian McDowell, the showman of the night last night, showing off the cannon right there, able to double up Armani Henderson at first base. And then what about this? Dane Tofflin, high in the sky. Darian, what you got? Darian, oh man, we call that the manscape. And then Blake Benson, little entertainment moments. The Fire, they're obviously the firefighters, why not? They were able to win it last night in Little Rock by a final score of 4-2, the first victory of the year for the firefighters. You see Darian there, a couple of RBIs from him, that trick play, and a couple of walk-offs as well. Circle that on the far right side. 22 combined trick plays and only 2 hits for the firefighters. What? And they still somehow won that ball game 4-2. Now, let's look at the biggest game of the night last night at the Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. Man, in my opinion, one of the coolest venues Banana Ball's ever had the opportunity to go to. Another football stadium, another Reese Alexiadis home run in a football stadium. Austin Jury, AD, all day. Cosgrove, oh yeah. Andy Cosgrove doing his thing. Mark Smith hitting the stanky leg. He and Ashton Lansdale in a little run celebration. And then Bryce Grasaffi, the hometown kid, able to get himself a double there. Tyler Shuck, runner-up for Rookie of the Year in the NFL this year, throws a touchdown to the best closer in Banana Ball, Danny Hosley, who does the Joe Horn Jr. celebration. A little hey baby there as well. The Bananas with a walk-off ball four sprint from Coach Rack, Reese Alexiadis, the showman of the night. 5-4, those Nanners stay undefeated. Party Animals back to 500 at 2-2. That's what happened in New Orleans last night. What about what happened here at the Dell Diamond in Round Rock? We already told you the Tailgaters won, but how did they win exactly? On the back of that man, Chris Clark, absolutely disgusting. Taylor Justice able to throw out a would-be race runner. First backflip catch of the year for the Tailgaters. Then, first fan-caught foul ball in Clowns history. Bobby Leday able to score the first run, which led to the first point last night for the Clowns. Jason Hart, my July, my walk-off there in the 5th inning, tied us up at 1 apiece. And then Nick Lopez walks it off in the 8th. RBI double, special moment. That would put the Tailgaters ahead 3-1 at that point. The Clowns able to score one more point to make it 3-2, but then this is the most special moment of the night. Taylor Justice, after a walk-up, hits his first career Banana Ball home run, which led to a walk-off as well. One of my favorite moments personally I've ever had in a Banana Ball booth. Taylor Justice, again, who ended up being our showman of the night. Co-showman, though, because that guy, big, stanky, Brett Sanchez, 2 2/3, 4 strikeouts. Reese Miller, another rookie, his first save in Banana Ball last night as the Texas Tailgaters were victorious 3-2 here at the Dell Diamond. Now today, big-time stakes after that win. Why, you may ask? The Texas Tailgaters have a chance here this afternoon to do something they've only ever done once. A weekend sweep. The only other time they did it was last year in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, against those Party Animals. We'll talk more Tailgaters. We'll talk more Clowns. We'll talk more Banana Ball on the other side. Here from beautiful and hot Round Rock, Texas.
For the Banana Ball riff-off. We're going to bring 2 of the finest musicians in Banana Land right out here, and you, the fans, are going to decide the winner. Coming first, out of the third base dugout, a voice so nice it'll melt your heart and make you cry, the kind of guy you'd like to sing you a lullaby. Host of the Indianapolis Clowns, it's Jarius Jones. And now, making his way from the first base dugout, the most shredded man to ever shred on the guitar, well known at your local guitar center, it's Trey, Mr. Universe Jones. All righty, gentlemen, we want to keep it clean, a nice fair fight. Give the people a show, and you, the fans, are going to decide the winner. The riff-off begins in 3, 2, 1. One, two, three, go! keep on learning. Soldier, they keep on warring.
Jerryson Brown, and as talented as they come, as is Trey Jones there in that riff-off. Brett Loftus back here in the Dell Diamond, home of the Round Rock Express. I want to talk more Banana Ball. I want to talk about one of the biggest events that's ever going to happen in the history of this sport in about a month. It's the Banana Ball Open. You may be wondering, Brett, we've heard a little bit about it, but we don't know everything about it. Well, that's what we're here to tell you. April the 16th through the 19th in Savannah, Georgia at historic Grayson Stadium. Every game counts to that point. So the first 11 games of the year for all 6 teams, it counts as the top 4 teams, the top 4 seeded teams of the 6 will play in the Open. Whoever then wins the Open will get the golden ticket and will automatically clinch a playoff spot in the playoffs come October. That's the Banana Ball Open. That's Savannah, Georgia. That's coming in roughly about a month. But how do we look currently? What looks like currently the records of the 6 Banana Ball teams so far this season? Let's see how they fared all through 4 games. Here they go, right here. The Savannah Bananas, undefeated. The Party Animals, Tailgaters, and Coconuts all playing 500 ball. The Firefighters with their first win of the year last night. And the Indianapolis Clowns, after winning their inaugural game, on a 3-game losing streak. You see this. Who is going to come out on top? Who is going to be those 4 teams that make up the Banana Ball Open? Let's take a look at what the stadium is going to look like. I hear we have a graphic to see what kind of food we're going to be having at the stadium at the Banana Ball Open. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I believe they're telling me that in my ear. That looks like an AI hot dog or a hamburger. I think we're supposed to be showing like actual things that we're going to be seeing. What are we doing here? Don't know what that's going on. Hadn't seen too many of those in Savannah, Georgia. Something is going on in our production. Oh, there he is. Yep, Grub! Keegan Woods, I need you to get him away. I love Grub. Get him away. He's ruining it. He's thinking about food. He's thinking about his mother. That was his mother we just shown on the screen. Poor lady died back in 05. I know Grub's still thinking about her. He misses her. He's thinking about food. But we can't be reminiscing. I don't know what we're doing. We're gonna get Grub back on the field. We're gonna give him a hug about his deceased mother, and then we'll come talk to you. I'm so sorry. Let's go back down here. I'm so sorry.
From around the world, today, you and thousands of your friends here live, millions more watching at home, have gathered to witness something that frat boys across the country could only ever dream of. From parking lots to 80-foot yachts, from backyard grills to a stadium that thrills, the Pregamers come from every corner of the globe to witness this. But this is not baseball. This is the arena where these Texas two-stepping, tradition upsetting, big hit-getting ball players await the opening of the gate to deliver a Texas-sized beatdown to whoever lines up across from them. And today, ladies and gentlemen, well, it looks like the Indianapolis Clowns are about to find out why you don't mess with Texas. But no, this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. No, this game is baseball by birth. But it's fruit by name and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God. So now is the time for all of you here in Round Rock, Texas, to get up on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest pregame in sports, and it never ends, because this is Banana Ball.
Man, I tell you what, ain't too many people better at his job than Garrett Rhinestone Lampert, and ain't too many people better at the shortstop position than Jordan Hussein. Man, I love watching that guy play as we're looking through the starting lineups here for the Texas Tailgaters, seeing them come out one by one here for the Tailgaters.
At first base, number 11, Mac Denford. At catcher, number 26, Taj the Quad Father Porter. Your extra hitter, number 28, Jose Gonzalez. In left field, number 3, Jason Arndt. In center field, number 7, Indy Stanley. At second base, number 1, Jonathan Sunshine Looters. Your starting pitcher, number 12, Christian Davis. And now it's time to meet your coaches. I said it's time to meet your coaches. Round Rock, it's your coaches, your head coach, Joe Miguelik. There he's assisted by Coach Penny and Coach Andrew, father of the Tailgate Bartman.
You're going to get an opportunity to leave a legacy that is going to last forever.
I said my goal is to turn banana ball into party animal ball.
This locker room right here is y'all's firehouse. So remember, when you put these jerseys on, who you represent.
We're the Texas Tailgaters! We're the Texas Tailgaters!
All are welcome. Come as you are. Welcome to the beach.
This jersey represents a history that was represented by players before us.
Jackie Bradley Jr. The door is already closed. And wow, what was Ben Dumbfell? Back up the middle. Hosley got him behind his back.
Backflip! Handspring! Yes, sir!
Jumping between the legs.
Behind the back! Bunting!
And it's scored by a fan. It's over. The Texas Tailgaters have won their first game in franchise history. Blue there. He's left field. A rainmaker from Ashby Vining. Super Reed. Are you kidding me?
And the Savannah Bananas will be the number 1 seed.
With the game on the line. That ball demolished. Gone. Dolan Cornett sends the Firefighters to the 2025 Banana Ball Tour Championship Final. Skull. Deep right center field. Deep Skull to right. Again. Bouncer to Swan. He goes between the legs. The Party Animals have won the first ever Banana Ball Tour Championship.
It's game number 2 here from the Dell Diamond between your Texas Tailgaters and the home team this afternoon, the revived Indianapolis Clowns. Come on in and stay a while. We're going to play some banana ball. Boys in red, white, and blue got back to 2-2 last night. The Clowns at 1-3. Now tell you what, Riley Turner, 14 combined trick plays last night in a 3-2 final. Taylor Justice hit his first career home run. The only guy with a multi-hit game for the Indianapolis Clowns was Chris Burgess. It was offense galore. It was a couple guys that I think a lot of people around this league predict to be two of the top pitchers, David Griffin, Chris Clark, going against each other. But that was last night. And here we are 5 minutes later today. Such a quick turnaround from a night to a day game. We wouldn't have it any other way. I slept for 15 minutes last night. Big reason due to Garrett Rhinestone Lampert kept me up all night talking about how excited he was for this afternoon's contest, man. I love this facility here. I said it a lot last night. I don't know too many better places to get the opportunity to call a banana ball game than here at Dell Diamond. And let's take a look at some of the guys we're going to see lining up today. First off, for the home team, the Indianapolis Clowns, very similar to yesterday. Joe Gray, though, moves over from right to left. Nico Holsizer inserted into the defensive lineup. Eli Payton, Bobby Lede holding it down on the left side. Jalen Vasquez, Dale Francis Jr. getting the start over at first base today. Matt Wolf, you'll see him come in and play the hot corner a little bit. Chris Burgess, just mentioned his great offensive night last night, gets to start again behind the plate. And then look at who's on the ball. Everybody's favorite two-way player in Banana Land, the Banana Ball and Pro Bowl vet, Correll Prime. I know we talk about all the time, just good people, good human beings. Correll Prime, I am so excited to see him go out here and toe the rubber today. His first outing, his first start as a pitcher this season. You see his numbers last year as Savannah Banana. The Tailgaters actually lit him up a little bit. This is a note we got pregame. He gave up a .441 batting average against when he faced the Tailgaters last year. Overall, a really good year for Correll. Threw almost 72 innings, 44 strikeouts last year in yellow. Now, his first ever outing for the Indianapolis Clowns on the bump. The usual first baseman will now get the start on the rubber. But what about the lineup that he's going to be facing here this afternoon? It's going to be a new-look Tailgaters lineup. At the top of the order, a man who hit leadoff 5 times last year, the captain, Jordan Hussein. Nick Lopez, Jordan Barth will follow him, at least in the first inning. Taj, the quad father. Porter getting the start behind the dish today. My July, Jason Arndt had a walk-off single last night in left. And Jonathan Sunshine Looters at second. The Tailgaters without Travis Munoz, Zach Watson today as well. Andrew Bartman possesses a microphone, is not yet speaking into it. There's a grill, there's a smoker. It's 1:03 local time. It should be just about time to start that grill, Bart.
All right, Round Rock, Texas. Hey, in Banana Ball, we like to say start the clock. But in Tailgater country and in the great state of Texas, we're going to say light the grill. So help me out here. On 3, I want you to say light the grill. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Showtime.
Showtime indeed. We getting the food ready. The Clowns, the Tailgaters are ready. I hope all of y'all ready at home. That's right, Grad 1352. Book it. Let's start a ball game. Jordan Hussein, Correll Prime, here from Round Rock, Texas. First pitch of Correll Prime's 2026 campaign is a strike. You see what Fiverr did last year. Last night, Jordan 0 for 2. Got an 0-2 count on him right now. And Prime, wow, starts off his arsenal with the Clowns with a ponche. 16-second strikeout from the Banana Ball vet. Now it's Nick Lopez. Mr. Lees, or the lone Tailgater, with a multi-hit ball game last night. Chopper, splash. Gets it out of the hand, no trick play, but out number 2. You see how Prime looked at Seth Markham right there? That's how I look at my dog when I come out in the bathroom. Oh, that's funny. Dale Francis telling him, I'll get the trick play. Seth Markham about kick flipped into Prime. Is Correll back on the rubber facing Jordan Barth? JB told me last night at the Plaza Party, I had 27 barrels last night and couldn't find a hit. Right there, swing and a miss, 1 and 2. Or excuse me, 1 and 1. Prime, 6'6". Whew. A big swing from number 6. Running a ball in 2 strikes. KB, David Griffin, last night's starter, getting lit over there in front of the Clowns dugout. Ooh. That one caught JB right on the hip. And he'll just take his base down to first. Oh, wow. Just the tip of the hot dog. See a couple of guys down about half of one. Bart said, "Arr, just arr." Oh man, Kmart. 0-1. Another hit for him last night. It was a double in the fourth, and then was the victim of the first ever Indianapolis Clowns fan caught foul ball. Ball and 2. 20 years of professional baseball experience here between Correll Prime and Kyle Martin. That's 2 decades if you're keeping score at home. That's 3 years more than Riley Turner's age. He's 17 years old. He's not. You guys don't know how old Riley is. He could be 37. He could be 67. He could be 17. He's keeping score of this ball game today. 2 outs, full count. Prime, Kmart, JB takes off. That's a ball for Sprint. Jordan Barth did get a head start. Mick is going to wave him around at third. Full-sizer touches it. No play at home in the first run of the ball game. Belongs to the boys representing Texas. The league leader in ball 4 sprints gets an RBI one right there and ends up on second. Jordan Barth really got on his horse there. And I don't know what this is. It's like some sort of an Irish jig. Brett Sanchez is ready for St. Patty's Day with the green bandana. Oh, wow. What is Fletch doing? Fletch, what are you doing? 1 thumb out, 1 thumb in. What'd you give that dance, Riley? Out of 10. 6, 7. He might actually be 17, ladies and gentlemen. Mac Danford, 2 outs, runner on second. Kmart just scored Jordan Barth via ball 4 sprint. McAdoodle had a single last night. This one hit over the roof and landed on the hood of Justin Gordon's 2005 Dodge Avenger. Ooh, beautiful pitch there from Prime, just a bit low. Mac from Grand Ridge, Florida. Know his mom and dad are watching with us today. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Danford. Mama nicknamed him Joe Bob when he was a mere lad. What we call him here in Banana Land as well. Mac, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuce is wild. There are no white Nissans here today. They're all parked outside of the Caesars Superdome. 3 p.m. Central Time, first pitch for the Party Animals Bananas this afternoon. Mac, up the middle, into center field. Kmart will score easily, and a bit of a carousel right now for the Tailgaters. A 2-run top of the first. Just a good piece of hitting from McAdoodle. Got it off the end of the bat and guided it into center field. Sperone flexing those muscles at McAdoodle. Now it's time for the biggest, the largest, the quad father, Taj Porter. Taj had last night off, the starting catcher here today. Ball and no strikes to the Southern University alum. Whoa. Man, that almost got Joe Sperone. Almost got Reese Miller, who's just chilling over there in a lawn chair. Sunshine says he'll protect him. Sunshine, we don't need you getting hurt, brother. Taj, a .309 hitter last year. Couple long balls. Tell you one thing about Taj. As a switch hitting catcher, his right-handed swing, I really hope we get to see it today, because that's something he worked really hard on. We talked about Moon, obviously out of lineup here today, but him and Moon worked very, very hard on their right-handed swings this year. Very strong from the left side last year, but worked on those a lot in the offseason. Full count delivery, Mac will take off. Right down the first base line and just right foul. Seth Markham tried to make the play. I guarantee you he's happy he didn't, because that one would have left the mark. We'll do it again. from the man wearing the neon green spikes, Corral Prime. Taj floats it out the left, tailing towards foul territory. And just foul. Tell you what, from our angle up here in the booth, I couldn't tell if that hit the chalk or not. But I'll trust Kurt Landry, who's out in left field for us today. So now we'll do it again. An inning that looked like it would be a mere 2 minutes has swollen to almost 8 here. Payoff pitch thrice now to TP. And another ball for sprint. Gets away from Burgess. McAdoodle was taken off on the pitch. Mac sees that they're just now touching it. He's easily going to score. And another RBI ball for sprint for these Tailgaters as the Quadfather makes it 3-0 here in the top of the first. Hopefully en route to the first point of the ball game for the Gators. Talked about it last year. The one team that had Corral Prime's number when he was wearing yellow were these boys in blue and orange. And so far it's been much of the same here today. 3 runs here in the top of the first. As Jose Brother Gonzalez called strike to him. Brother also had a ball for Brent last night. Ooh, man, I like that one. Ball and strike. Behind home plate today, a little bit of history. She's been behind home before, but now officially this season, our first full-time female umpire in Banana Ball, Kelly Dye, calling balls and strikes today. Hit back into the stands. Unable, the oohs and the ahs here from the great folks in Round Rock. We got a ball and 2. Up the middle, that gets into center field. The boys representing the Lone Star State can't stop scoring. An RBI single from Brother, and that's the 4th run here in the top of the first. Wow. And now, Jason Arndt, what say you?
Time would be the last time, but he right. I ain't too sure what they want me to do. Clean up my act, I've been thinking about you. Oh baby, here we go one more time. You know it's harder than it looks, so walk that line, yeah. I've been running so damn long, there ain't a woman who can settle me down. Wilder than a bat out of hell, off the rails and blazing through town. But then you walked in floating on air, and you look across the room at me. Forget the man I am, what kind of man do you need?
You tell him, Jason. My July. Another one of my favorite Walkups. And now he's going to swing the stick here for my Texas Tailgaters. Jason Arndt, walk-off single last night, scoring one of the 3 points the Gators put up in a win. Now 4 runs here in the top of the first for the boys in blue and orange. Red, white, and blue today as Prime spins one past him. Tailgaters, the away team here today, despite being in Texas on the scoreboard. Still a Tailgaters headliner show. But before the Banana Ball Open, teams will be flipping home and away on the scoreboard until the Open. Taking off for second, Brother, and he'll get there easily. We calling that defensive indifference. We call that a stolen base, Riley Turner. Will be a stolen base for Brother. Ball and 2. Run it even at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Clown's just trying to stop the bleeding at this point. Jason got him. Corral Prime, book in strikeouts, but otherwise in the middle, the Texas Tailgaters with 4 runs there in the top of the first. As we'll talk to you in the home half from Round Rock.
And down here on the field. I got my buddy Lincoln, and we're going to give him a chance to win some of this merch right here, but he's got a tough choice to make because he can either choose to take the merchandise or he can choose to pie his dad right in the face. Let's see what he's going to pick. Lincoln, do you want this brand new Texas Tailgater baseball or do you want to pie your dad?
Pie my dad.
He's going to pie his dad. These aren't just any old pies, Round Rock. These are grade A, fresh from the farm, cow pies. You get them right there in the face, Lincoln. Oh, that's a good one. That's a pretty good one. Here, Dad, I'll try to help you out. I'll sweeten the deal. Lincoln, do you want this Texas Tailgater mini bat, or do you want to pie your dad?
Pie my dad.
He's going to pie his dad. Cow bringing pie number 2. Lincoln, give it to him. Right in there. Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to give you one more chance, Dad. It doesn't look good, though. Lincoln, do you want this brand new Texas Tailgater t-shirt, or do you want to pie your dad?
Pie my dad.
He's going to pie his daddy. Lincoln, everything you got right here in this last pie. Come on. Oh. Lincoln, you did such a good job. I'm going to give you the prizes anyways, buddy. One more time for Lincoln and cow pie my dad.
It's the 2025 Banana Ball All-Star. Towing the rubber today for the boys in red, white, and blue. Christian Davis. He'll face off against Bobby Leday in the bottom of the first. A couple of guys with Louisiana ties. Bobby played at Louisiana Lafayette for part of his college career. Christian, a graduate of Southern University. Bobby, way out to left center. Jason Art, my July has my out number 1. Tell you what, Jason's been playing really good ball since being inserted in this lineup, obviously due to the absence of Zach Watson, who we hope to get back here soon. There you see CD's numbers from last year in an all-star campaign, led the Tailgaters in innings pitched with 50. Jackie Bradley Jr. JBJ was 1 for 4 last night. Tell you what, man, Jackie is such a glue guy with this organization. Saw him this morning, was going to go grab me a body armor. Jackie grabbed me and said, B, I'm so excited to see you this morning. Type of guy we're dealing with here. It's a guy that's impossible to not root for. So is that guy, Macadoodle. Book it for out number 2. CD, keep it pushing, man. Might have yourself a quick inning. And with the equalizer in play for the Tailgaters today, they lead it 1-0. Quickly the batting order for the Clowns. Nico Holzheiser's the man you see on your screen. As we mentioned, getting the start in the lineup and defensively today in right field. Nico had unreal BP yesterday. If he can connect on a fastball, he's going to have an opportunity to send one in a long, long ways. He's in a hitter's count here, 2-0. Had a ball for a sprint and a couple of ponches yesterday. Former farmhand of the Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays is Nico Holzheiser. Favorite stat about him? He had a couple pumps off Atlanta Braves ace Spencer Strider when he was in high A ball. Ooh. Nico leaves the box on a called strike, but that's a courtesy there from her home plate umpire, Kelly Dine. CD, an opportunity with the payoff to win the Tailgaters their first point of the ball game. High in the sky, Sunny ranging back. Kmart coming in. Who wants it? Sunshine, yes! Makes the play for out number 3. And the Texas Tailgaters win inning number 1 4-0 and win their first point of the day. 1-0. The Tailgaters in Texas lead in Texas.
To our beautiful fans for this afternoon's Cowgirls of the game. To your young ladies, if you want a Cowgirl hat, let's hear you.
ball four sprint. Indiana Stanley will easily come home to score. Jordan Hussein trying to get two, and will do so standing up as Indy backflips on the home plate. Another RBI ball four sprint for the boys in blue and orange. Red, white, and blue here today. The third RBI ball four sprint. Oh, and we're back. Hey, y'all. Missed you. Apparently our internet went down. Don't know what's going on there, but we're back. Lopey grounds one foul. Here's all you missed. Indiana Stanley got a ball four sprint, ended up on second. Jonathan Sunshine Looters flew out to right field, and Nico Holsizer, great diving grab. Jordan Hussein then just got a ball four sprint and RBI, bringing in Indiana Stanley. Are we all caught up? Are we caught up? We're all caught up, I believe. Nick Lopez now at the dish, a ball and a strike on it. Now 2 balls and a strike on it. How about that, Banana Ball fans, Tailgaters fans, Clowns fans? That's how we do it. That's what we call a quick recap. Lopey fouls it into the net, 2 balls and 2 strikes. I missed you guys. I really missed you guys. That was 5 minutes. Ooh. Nick Lopez gets hit by a pitch yet again. And we'll trot down to first. Back-to-back weekends, Lopey has been hit by a pitch. So Hussein on second, Lopey on first. JB Jordan Barth, who was hit by a pitch his first time up. Just joining us, Gage 4, he's not the starter in this one. That was Correll Prime, who gave up 4 to the Tailgaters in the first. Oh man, big old looper got JB out in the front foot. 0-1. Everybody dance now. You guys should see my producer, Mohawk Mike, right now. He is dancing. Swatted to the left side, into left field. Cowboy Joe. He's got a cannon out there in the left as Mick will hold up Hussein. Now we got a duck on every single part of the pie. Bases are juiced. There's only 1 out. And it's arguably the best hitter in this Texas Tailgaters lineup, Kyle Martin. He hit an RBI ball four sprint his first time up. The former All-American at South Carolina. Tell you what, had some long top half of the innings thus far. Texas Tailgaters have been in the field for all of 2.5 minutes. Christian Davis went 3 up, 3 down in the home half of the first. Big inning looming yet again for the Tailgaters. Oh man, that was a grand salami hack. Instead, evens us up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now we're full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff incoming. Kmart found out to a fan yesterday. Will it happen again today? No, it's Eli Payton. That strong gust of wind blew it back in play, and now 2 outs here in the inning. Eli Payton, man, drafted for his defense. Clark Gilmore drafted for his pitching and his social media skills right there. Able to just hobble to the top of the dugout. Macadoodle. RBI single his first time up. Chops it foul. I did get a text from his lovely father who told me him and his mom are watching down in Mexico Beach. Shout out to Danfords, man. Mac looking for his first multi-hit ball game of the season. If he can add another hit on his resume here this afternoon. High in the sky out to right. Holsizer calling off JBJ. Nico tip drill, book it. A gutsy time to go for a trick play, but it worked out. Evens us up at 1 trick play apiece. Tailgaters an opportunity to add another point here in the home half when the Clowns grab the sticks.
But you know what, let's make it a competition. Brandon, who you got over there?
I'm representing third base and all of the left field side, better known as the winning side.
Brandon, I'm not scared of you guys because I've got the entire first base side all the way out into right field. And it doesn't get any louder than this. Without further ado, let's hit that first track.
Trick plays at 1 apiece here as the Texas Tailgaters lead the ball game 1-0. Again, just a reminder, we'll remind you of a lot here today. We are in Texas. This is the Tailgaters headliner. However, the Tailgaters are the away team on the scoreboard, so the equalizer point is in play for the Tailgaters as they're trying to get their second point of the ball game after another RBI ball for sprint from Jordan Hussein there in the top of the second. Christian Davis threw the same number of pitches as his jersey number there in the first 12 as Joe Lytle swats one into the net. Joe was single yesterday. You know the thing I love the most about Joe Lytle? It's not his hair. It's not him being one of the most elite hitters in the sport. He always goes back and watches the broadcast. I said yesterday about those Band-Aids were not from him cutting himself. He come up to me today, he goes, you're just gonna tell the world that, huh? I said, yes, Joe Lytle. Yes, I am. That one hit just to the left of us. As we'll do the 2-2 tango. Poke foul again. Yes, Carol and Peggy, you guys are asking about the trick plays. It is 1-1. 1-1 so far. Oh, got him! CD! Backwards K for out number 1. The good old knee bender, and then throw him a chair. Garrell Prime, a little Shohei rule for him today. After he was the starting pitcher, will now remain as the DH. Even at 1-1. Prime struck out 3 times yesterday. Entering the ball game today, he and Indiana Stanley are tied with the most strikeouts thus far through 4 games in the Banana Ball Championship League. Even up to 2-2. Neon green on neon green here. Got him! Back to back Hulk James for CD. Look at that 2-seamer. Oh my gosh. That made me feel something, Riley Turner. And now time for our donut batter of the night, Joe Gray Jr. Cowboy Joe, as you know him and love him. Won't be the donut right here, but looks to be out number 3. Kmart has it for out number 3. 6 up, 6 down. Play them songs, CD. Most importantly, the Texas Tailgaters lead this ball game 2 points to 9. As we roll on to the 3rd frame, as we'll see what's going on with the Round Rock Donuts on the field.
Well, joining me on the field are 2 men aptly named Dwayne and Johnson. Dressed as none other than The Rock himself, these 2 are going to race all the way from center field towards home plate, collecting some Round Rock Donuts on their ankles. The first one to make it to home plate with all donuts on their legs will not only win the race, but will win a Texas-sized Round Rock Donut. Fans, are you ready? All righty, Dwayne, Johnson, on your mark, get set, rock! Here they go. Get that on your leg, and we're moving. Donut number 1. There we go. It's getting tough. He might start chafing. Get those donuts on the leg. Gold chain intact, a black turtleneck in the wind, showboating across the line, and it's Johnson, the winner of Round Rock Donuts.
Gage Voorhees, second inning of work, as he and the Indianapolis Clowns trail 2-0. I did pick her for a game. That's hilarious. Keep that on there for a second. Out in the stage show, wonderful stage show outside. I get the pleasure to host with Rhinestone earlier. That is Elida, not Eliza, but Elida, young Elida. She got to play, what do we call it? You basically figure out what the song is. Name that tune, that's what it's called. And little Elida played that game with us at the stage show today. And because of that sign's actually the reason I picked her. Man, that's a great pickup from Keegan Woods, our director, back in the truck. Good stuff, guys. Taj, you're going to lead us off, 0-1. Clowns one trick play a day. Mohawk Mike, our producer. DP. Bobby, oh man, wow. Leadoff single there from Taj. Keegan Woods has informed me that Grubb indeed did away with our director. I'm not gonna say what Keegan said that he did, but our director is not to be anymore. Grubb is apparently directing the show. Mohawk Mike is our producer. I am seeing him live and breathe 7 feet away from me. Brother, ball and a strike. Brother, a native of Houston, Texas. There's Grubb. Now, how is that man directing our show in our production truck down the left field line and laying out getting some sun? And now he's waving at you. Grubb does it all, I guess. I don't know how that works. Grubb is quite the large man, and I love that. Look at him rolling around. Fan opportunity. Onto the concourse. Fan put a hand on it. Look at that fella, man. Me and Grubb, we went to Dunkin' Donuts the other day. I tell you what, we left there, and Dunkin' Donuts had to shut down. Why? Grubb ate everything in there. It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Full count again to brother. Again, the fans will appear to have an opportunity. No! That's gone! The wind blew it back fair! Snuck inside of the foul pole! Jose Brother Gonzalez with a 2-run yaya! What? And the Tailgaters have scored in the first 3 frames. Brother, his second home run of the year, the first in his home state. Oh, what a great shot right there. I'm telling y'all, this wind is gusting up to 47 miles an hour here in Austin today. Seriously, it's blowing out. That ball was telling, and then something just pushed it back fair. Ball and a strike. Ball and 2 strikes, actually, pardon me there. Gage, trick pitch. 2-2. Got him. Jason has now struck out twice today. Chris Burgess and Gage Voorhees, a strikeout seller. Stanley You missed his first plate appearance, but I promise you it was a 2-bag ball 4 sprint. He's now ahead here 2-0. Indy high in the sky. Towards Grub, actually, as Dell Francis Jr. struggling with the wind, but able to make the play for out number 2. Thank you. See, I'm not a crazy man. You see the Tailgaters flag, you see the American flag, and then the big Texas flag there. The wind is whipping here in Round Rock today. Quite literally, I woke up this morning. I've never seen this message before on my phone. I check the weather app every morning. It's one of the things that I'm very OCD about it here in this life. As sunshine gets hit on the shoulder, what's Sonny got for us? Nothing. I seen Inshrift, my good friend, running out there with his camera. As now we'll turn over the lineup card back to Jordan Hussein. Jordan's going to talk to us. And what they gonna be doing? Swinging. Yes, we were swinging. Swinging. Little Charlotte, she's as pretty as the angels when they sing. I can't believe I'm out here on a front porch in the swing, just a swinging. Swinging. Come on, J5. Now it's time for you to swing it. Can I tell y'all a secret between me, you, and God? I was listening to that song last Monday afternoon, and I said, how on God's green earth have we not used that for a walk-up yet? And then I go and talk to Jordan Watson. She said, well who's going to, our director of entertainment here for the Tailgaters, she said, well, then who would do that? Is it Aaron Pickoff throwing? Now an E1 will allow Sunshine to advance a second. I said, clearly Jordan Hussein. And then Jordan goes, yeah, I've known every lyric of that song since I was 3 years old. Good, Jordan, good. J5 now ahead. 2 balls, no strikes. J5, deep left center. Carry it. It'll 2-hop the fence. Jordan on his horse. Fiver wants 3, and he hobbles in on his stomach. A 2-out RBI triple, and J5 is swinging it. That is some of the best contact I've ever seen from our captain, the Texas kid, Jordan Hussein. Maybe we got to give him more walk-ups. Maybe we got to give him some more walk-ups. Lope, 0 for 1 today. Lope, a bullet right to Nico Holsizer, who will catch it for out number 3. Another inning down, and another inning in which the Texas Tailgaters have scored. 2 runs there in the top of the 3rd, looking to get en route to a 3-0. 3 runs there in the top of the 3rd. Thank you. Let's go down to Bananas Foster with Bella Lane.
Bella Lane.
Across the United States, there are over 400,000 children and teens in foster care without an at home. To raise awareness and support this community, we created Bananas Foster, the official nonprofit of Banana Ball. Our organization is dedicated to celebrating the foster care community while educating and inspiring others to get involved. Today, we are celebrating the Uyghurs family. Hannah began fostering 5 years ago while single and welcomed children into her home through foster and respite care. Along the way, Hannah and her husband, Matt, got married and continued to grow their family through fostering and adoption with the ultimate goal of keeping siblings together. Fans, please join us in celebrating this amazing family for making a difference right here in your community.
Our Bananas Foster family of the night. Text Butch to 50155 and please support Bananas Foster. The Wiegers family. Got to talk to them a little bit earlier here today. Great bunch of people, man. Bella Lane doing a great job out there presenting the Wiegers family. Here to these Banana Ball fans in Round Rock, Texas. Man, what a great moment. Every single time it always hits. Always reminds you we're here for a much bigger purpose than just play a Banana Ball game today. On this day in Round Rock, though, the Texas Tailgaters lead it 2-0 with an opportunity to make it 3-0 on the back of that man, Christian Davis, who thus far has went 6 up, 6 down in this 88-degree weather in Round Rock. Before I was rudely interrupted by Jordan Hussein after his walk-up and his RBI triple, how dare you, J5, I was going to tell you, I have what they call have you guys ever heard of this? A red flag warning? What? That's in my weather app? These conditions are expected until at least 8 p.m. tomorrow. Additional alert, wind advisory. What's going on there, Riley Turner? What's going on there? Wind gusts are up to like 30 miles an hour right now. I'm surprised Grubb's hat is still on his neck. Bottom of the third. Mind you, we've only seen 6 batters thus far for the Clowns. We've seen 22 for the Texas Tailgaters. Clowns are the home team. Tailgaters are the away team. That's typical. But the third turn through the order, when you're only at the 7-hole hitter for the Clowns, this is incredible stuff we're seeing today. Oh, I got a piece of CD. Sunshine, between the legs, bucket. 1, 4, 3, trick play. That's good stuff, man. You know, Sunshine had a trick play last night that was so good, I didn't even recognize he did it in real time. That was almost the same. CD, though, looks to be okay. Takes a couple deep breaths out there. Eli Payton, lefty on lefty matchup. Eli floats it out the left. Jason Arndt. Wow. Seen the wind playing into effect there. Almost overran it coming in. But Jay had it for out number 2. So now to be Chris Burgess. Usually when you look at your 9-hole, you're probably going, easy out. Nope. Couple of hits last night. As we mentioned at the top of the show, the only Clown with a multi-hit ball game yesterday. Chris, former Orioles farmhand. Bless you, Riley Turner. He's sneezing profusely over here. He's allergic to the wind. Can I please get in the chat? Bless you, Riley. No balls and 2 strikes. CD trying to go 9 up, 9 down. Ooh, ball and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. CD, Chris Burgess. Floated in the air, first base side. A lot of fans over there. Oh, and it falls beneath of sea of about 4 people. Jeez, man. We're getting a lot of bless you Rileys. Riley, the people care about you, man. They want you to be okay. Somebody bring him a Kleenex, please. The 2-2 once more. CB, that's blistered into a suite. Ricochets. The young lady able to pick it up in that suite. The 2-2 tango that's lasted 14 years. We'll do it once more. And again, it's fouled off. On the roof this time. Did you know you can walk on the roof here? Like actually walk on the roof. It's a fire hazard. That's why I haven't done it, but it's possible. Just in case you were wondering at home. Chopper up the middle, and that's the first hit of the ball game. CD throws his glove in disgust. as the first hit for the Indianapolis Clowns comes off the bat of Chris Burgess. Shocker, guy that had 2 hits last night gets the first one tonight for the Clowns, as Kirkland Banks is going to come in and run it first. And now, Jalen Vasquez. What you talking about down there, JV? Oh man, old Knuckles is a chicken! Oh man, that's a fun one right there. Jalen Vasquez and man as a chicken. Oh, that's good. Instead of old Knuckles, we're gonna call them old Nuggets. That's good. That's a cloud scraper. Fiver, tip drill, bucket. Tailgaters lead the ball game now 3-0. They lead the trick play battle now 3-1. So we roll on to the 4th. It's all Tailgaters in the great state of Texas.
Hands in the air. There it is, on your feet with those hands in the air. It's time to clap along and dance along to a little Hey Baby. Let's get those hands clapping. If you don't know it, just along. Here we go. Now keep those hands clapping while we shuffle. Hands up. One more time, everything you got, Round Rock. You guys killed it.
Gage Voorhees still in the ball game. A little Hey Baby action. Ryan Stone getting into it. Look at Mick, man. If I look that good when I'm 62, I'm going to be doing something right. If I look half that good, I'll be doing something right at 62. If I can manage half as good, I'd be doing something right too, as the Tailgaters up 3-0. You got that dog in you. I did eat a couple breakfast glizzies this morning. We had to get to the yard pretty early today, so I would indeed say I have that dog in me so far today. Grubb's got a lot of dogs in him. All the good Tailgaters fans here in Texas. Tell you what, those red, white, and blue Texas flag uniforms are very popular among the fan base here in Texas. In my opinion, the best jersey in banana ball. That is a subjective statement, of course. Heart of the lineup here for the Tailgaters: Jordan Barth, Cal Martin, Mac Danford. Tailgaters, by the way, lead the trick play race 3-1. They lead the ball game 3-0. JB up the middle. Bobby Leday. 360. Not in time. Infield single for Jordan Barth, his second hit of the ball game. That's one Jordan Barth. He's been blistering the banana ball all over the diamond. He hit that one slow enough to get on base. And at the end of the day, everything always equals out in this sport of banana ball. Runner on first, Kmart. Ball force Brent back in the first. Tailgaters put up 8 runs today. 4 in the first, 1 in the second, 3 in the third, en route to those 3 points. Oh, this one gets past Chris Burgess. Pass ball allowed JB to advance up 90 feet. Things today have seemingly went all Tailgaters, and the Clowns have not had the least bit of luck thus far. As Chris Burgess, I don't know if something's wrong with his mitt or something's wrong with him. It would appear something's wrong with his mitt. Yeah, he's asking for a new catcher's mitt down there. Chris had a all-black catcher's mitt, now comes out with one that's red and black. So there you see Kelly Dine, we mentioned her earlier. First full-time female umpire in banana ball. Balls and strikes here this afternoon. Kmart 2-0. This is incredible, man. We're halfway through, or almost halfway through. The third turn in the order for the Tailgaters. The Clowns have only batted 10 guys, 1 full time through the lineup. As another ball for Brent, another RBI for Kmart. How far will he end up? Kmart trying to push the envelope, going for 2, and we'll have a stand-up 2-bagger RBI ball for Brent. Wow. For those asking in the chat, the only trick play thus far for the Indianapolis Clowns came off the bat of Mac Danford when Nico Holsizer had a tip drill. Mac sends this one a long ways. Jackie has it in center for out number 1. Kmart advances up 90 feet. Taj. Feel like we've seen Taj hit 42 times today. I'm serious. He's had a good day. Ball for Brent a single. I mean, in reality, what Tailgater hadn't had a good day thus far. They've scored in every single inning, and it put up a crooked number in 2 of the 4. This is incredible. Correll Prime started this ball game for the Clowns. That's Gage Voorhees. A couple of former Bananas from last year. One big thing for the Tailgaters they worked on in the offseason as a collective group, and all the new guys that bought into this. Take until you get it. Taj fires one into the net, foul. That's why you're seeing all these ball four sprints up and down the line up here for the boys in red, white, and blue. The 2-2. Back into the net. We also seen a lot more of those today. Correll Prime threw 37 pitches in the first inning due to just a lot of long ABs. As the Texas two-steppers getting into it before the 2-2 again. Taj rolls it over. Jalen Vasquez able to stop it, but another RBI and another base hit for Taj Porter in the Texas Tailgater. Taj has not been retired today. Talk about that unluckiness. Man, that's an incredible effort from Jalen Vasquez. Just went right out of his mitt. Now it's Jose Brother Gonzalez, who hit a 2-run homer his last time up. And the wind tricked me into thinking it was foul. This one, way up in the sky. Chris Burgess trying to play it. Chris, spikes didn't quite bite into the dirt. As he'll hop back on his feet and we'll do a ball and a strike. Man, I like Chris a lot. Really good effort there, and again, we've continued to mention the storyline that is the wind. And it is just that here today. Folks are getting a good show here in Texas, I tell you what, especially all these Tailgater fans. Gage Voorhees So had to throw a lot of pitches. Thought Correll Prime would be able to go multiple innings, not after that first. His brother now, full count. It is going to be a long day for this Clowns pitching staff. Again, they didn't burn through everybody yesterday, which is good news right now. And Gage Voorhees, despite losing them some innings, is still getting some valuable outs out there. Brother, right at Vasquez. 4, 6, 3, double play. Wow. You talk about clutch. Getting Voorhees out of that inning. 2 more still come across the score for the Tailgaters. And an opportunity now in the home half for them to win the first 4 innings. That has never happened in the history of the Texas Tailgaters. As now, Donnie Allen.
Every time I do my boot laces up, Bud, I'm staring death right in the eyes. How many baseballers are doing that?
I hear you, Brett. I hear you.
Crikey! Watch out, Dylan. Have a look at the size of this beauty. I got him, mate. I got. Isn't he gorgeous?
No, Brett, stop, man. You don't need that.
Give us a hand, mate. Give us a hand.
Yeah, I'll catch you later, dude.
Bud! Help!
Grub just whooped his you-know-what. It's Brett Donnie Allen, the wonder from down under. But a young man who, did you know it, Riley Turner, grew up for his first 12 years of his life right here in Austin, Texas. A homecoming weekend for Donnie. Birthday was 2 days ago. As you see, 6th round pick. Mother actually from Austin, Texas. Father from Australia. Spent about half his life there and half his life here. Played at Reinhardt University in Georgia, NAIA school, where he broke the program record in saves last year, coming out of the back end of that bullpen. Now Donnie with the Tailgaters. Was a visitor a season ago. His 3rd appearance of the year. As after he warmed up, had to go throw his microphone off to Jordan Watson. Donnie pitching in the Steve Irwin fit. So face the top of the Clowns order. Ooh, that got Bobby. First free pass issued out by the Tailgaters today. Yeah, look at that. There you see a fan wishing Donnie his happy 24th birthday yesterday. Now he's facing Jackie Bradley Jr. I've never seen somebody get more birthday presents in their life yesterday. And I went to a lot of birthday parties between the ages of 3 and 12. 2-0. 1-1, pardon me. That was a called strike, the first pitch. Oh, that was a called strike? Bobby takes off. Taj throws down to second. Safe. Ball came out. Bobby swipes his 2nd bag of the year. Now in scoring position. And a 1-1 count on JBJ. Critical inning here. You see those 2 runs in the top of the 4th for the Tailgaters. They're trying to make it a 4-0 game. This would be insane. Again, the Tailgaters never in their history. Bobby trying to take off for 3rd. Taj throws it down there. Reggie Liggins says not in time. Bobby Leday looks like Ricky Henderson right now. Steals 2nd, steals 3rd. And now a runner 90 feet away from JBJ. And a ball 4 sprint. As Bobby will just walk home. Jackie trying to get 2. Jackie will get 2. An RBI ball 4 sprint. And the Clowns trying to make some heads here in the bottom of the 4th. Ooh, that's close. That's the first run of the ballgame after Christian Davis retired 9 of the 10 guys he faced. Brett Allen, 2 free passes hit by a pitch, ball 4 sprint. Now Nico Holsizer Nico, we mentioned it yesterday, roommates with Tailgaters center fielder, Indiana Stanley. When you get to sit in the same room with those two guys, it's rather hilarious. They act like big brother, little brother. Nico obviously bigger in size and older, the bigger brother there. He'll come up empty on that spinner there from Dunny. It is indeed only the bottom of the fourth, the chat is asking. That is correct. Jackie dancing around there at second. Dunny. Slider misses high. Now one more pitch away from another ball for a sprint, which would tie this inning up for the Clowns. Got him! The wonder from down under. Celebrates his first strikeout of the ball game. What was that? I saw Donnie post a TikTok of that the other day, but I still hadn't seen that dance in real life. Now Joe Lionel, shaking his mullet, trying to shake his bat and bring in the tying run here in the inning in form of Jackie Bradley Jr. This is only the second turn through the Clowns' order. In the bottom of the fourth, Joe, right to Mac, plays it off the glove. Mac still goes between the legs to first, book it! Tailgaters now lead the trick play battle 4-1. Good recovery there from McAdoodle. His second trick play of the ball game. And again, the fourth for the Tailgaters. Brett Allen. Corral Prime. Oh man, that buckled Corral, but still a ball. What an incredible curveball there from Donnie. Trying to hunker down and win this inning for the boys in red, white, and blue. One strike away. After last night's game was a much faster moving game, a little more rapacious here this afternoon. Ooh, man. Wow. That was a good pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now we'll run it full. Oh, no, he didn't. That one caught a piece of Taj. I thought Taj had it in the mitt. I think it ricocheted the mitt, hit his helmet. And now we'll do the payoff one more time. Tell you what, the Tailgaters can't afford to lose any more guys. Hopefully Taj is okay there. Oh, man. Oh, wow. Yep. Taj got the mask back on, ready to go. Payoff again. Chopper foul. Look at Coach Tony V fielding it. Throwing it right back to Breck Allen. Tony Morrow played for the Pilgrims back in a Thanksgiving banana ball game in 2020. Anyway. Was that not a foul tip into the mitt? Yes, it is. That's a strikeout. And Donnie Allen wins the 4th inning of the day for the Tailgaters. And the first time in Tailgaters history, they have won each of the first 4 innings of a banana ball game. That makes me think, man, my grandma's got some soul.
Here we've got 2 of the finest grandmas around who want to showcase some of their talents here in a sing-off.
And you, the fans, are going to decide who wins. This is Grandma Got Soul. First up, we got our first grandma. Say your name.
Diana.
You ready?
Yeah, no.
Let's get it, DJ.
Okay.
right, y'all.
Talking about my girl, my girl.
Oh! All right. Not too bad. Well, contestant number 2 here. Could you give us your name?
Glinda the Good Witch.
Glinda the Good, everybody. Well, Glinda, are you ready? She says no, but we're going to go anyway. DJ, hit it! Glinda the Good, everybody. Glinda the Good. Give it up. Well, it's time for you, the fans, to decide. Was it Glinda? Was it
Grandma's got soul. And you know who else has got a little soul? My good pal, Cowboy Joe Gray. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, talk to me. Everything good?
It's really good with me, man. And, you know, it really makes me wonder, you're wearing that cowboy hat. Why aren't you wearing red, white, and blue today? That's what I want to know.
Hey, that's a Joe question. That's the head honcho over there. He had his decision.
Your name is Joe. That's why I'm asking you.
That head honcho for the tailgate.
He's talking about Joe Mickley. Joe, I do got to ask you. Second round pick back in 2018. You were actually recruited by Brandon Pennington out of high school. Tell us about that.
Yeah, man, I was at Hasbro High, and honestly, it's gonna sound crazy, but I mean, I was already kind of going to have my mind made up to go to Mississippi State, but then, you know, some unfortunate things happened with the coach at the time, so I ended up switching my commitment to Ole Miss. And then basically I had a conversation with him, whether or not because of all that turmoil, you know, because I was gonna go to school for robotics engineering, so it wasn't a grades thing. It's just, I was just like, all right, do I go to JUCO, get that 1 year, and get drafted, you know, try to get, you know, go into the draft again or not? So it almost was a thing. It's gonna be a little bit of a finesse, but, you know, ultimately end up getting drafted by the Brewers.
Joe, you got to make this play. There you go. Leadoff single there from Jason Art. First hit for him today. Wow. Almost every single tailgater is now reached. I hate to tell you that, Joe, but it's been an offensive onslaught.
Yeah, you know, when you don't come prepared for things, stuff like this happens.
Yeah, I do want to ask you, because this is a serious thing. Obviously, you know, we're all humans, and the human element plays into this.
Yeah.
The night game last night to the day game today, how much of an effect did you think that's played for you guys?
I think at that part, the preparation and that point, you know what I'm saying, I think we were all good on that. It's just, I think a lot of us are starting, especially from the hitting standpoint, because our team is pride ourselves on the hitting. You know, we got bangers. Problem is we still haven't figured out that thing to do between games and the weekends, because we're used to playing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and if there's any discrepancies or any, you know, negatives in our swing, we got 7 days to figure that out. Well, you ain't got 7 days, you know what I'm saying? So that's the hardest part. I think we just mentally are not prepared yet. We will get there, but we just got to figure out how to stay in the groove.
I think that really speaks to a point then, Joe, as, well, something going on there. They called Indiana Stanley out. I guess they said that one bounced. Struck out there for Dan Reynoso, who just entered the ball game. As now, what do you got on this, Joe? Sunshine's going to come up and hit on a unicycle. What you got on that, Cowboy Joe?
On what?
Sunshine swinging the stick on a unicycle.
You know, I'll just say, I never would have thought when I was a little kid I'd ever be in left field with a guy in a unicycle, but that's fine. You know, it's man, Sunshine's an amazing guy, man. He's every time I see him, every time I walk in the clubhouse, he doesn't hesitate to talk to me. And I always appreciate that, man, especially being in so many other clubhouses.
That's a big thing, too. You're talking about the adjustment of hitting. You're talking about the adjustment of kind of off time in between weeks.
Yeah,
You're
man.
playing behind a guy who's has a barrel who's a rodeo clown. There's a guy at the dish on a unicycle. What has been the biggest adjustment you think to this from affiliated ball, independent ball? I know you're an American Association as well, now to banana ball for you.
Man, biggest thing is, man, don't put so much worldly pressure on yourself. You know, you look out here, the whole point is...
Sunshine Joe! Sunshine gets his third ever hit on a unicycle! And then he takes a bite out of the glizzy!
Hey, you know, it's crazy, like, and I'll finish saying this, but I'll add on to what Sunshine just did. It just basically, you know, like I said, don't have that worldly pressure. I remember when I first got drafted, I felt like as an 18-year-old, being from South Mississippi, you know, it's not many black kids and African-American kids that make it to the big leagues from where I'm from. So I felt like I had to put the whole weight on my world to get to the big leagues, and I think it negatively affected me, honestly.
Oh, Matt Wolf. Ooh.
Oh, man. This is where
What'd you see about that? I know you're way out there in the left. That looked close from up here.
You know, I'm gonna give umpire Ninja give him his space. You know.
Looked safe by a hair. Second hit of the ball game from Jordan Hussein.
Yeah.
Now you got the bases loaded, Joe. Nick Lopez out to Jackie Bradley Jr. Tagging up from third is Jason Art. And the Tailgaters have now scored in the first 5 frames. Joe, can I tell you a secret?
Go ahead.
This is the best I've ever seen the Tailgaters offense look. And somehow, to your credit and your lineup's credit, you guys had a better offensive weekend last Sunday, than what we've done so far. You talk about that offense. I know it's not clicking today, but how is it clicked so early for you guys?
Say that last part one more time.
The offense. How has it clicked so early for you guys? I know it hasn't been today, but usually.
It's just, you know, we so used to cluttered minds, man, and that's kind of like the downfall of being in pro ball. You get fed so much information. Here, there is no information. So either that could be a good thing or a bad thing, you know? So when it was clicking, it's because we're just out there trusting in our ability, you know, the ability that we were in positions before to just go ball, you know? But then sometimes that catches up, which I fear is kind of what's happening right now. You know, guys get to wanting so much information or trying to overcompensate because coming from a place where it's about win, 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 you always trying to figure out something else to fix, you know, and we just gotta relax. So when we're relaxing, we bang. When we're trying to kind of gravitate towards where we come from, it ain't working too well.
Ball for a sprint. Sunshine easily gonna come home and score. You hear Joe Gray hustling in on that. Oh, Jordan Hussein's gonna come home and score as well. A 2 RBI ball for a sprint for Jordan Barth.
Oh, man.
Let's talk some more positive stuff, Joe, as you jog back out there and pick up that cowboy hat. First off, happy belated birthday. You turned how old a couple days back?
26, man.
26 years old. And there's something I really want to talk to you about. You, obviously, drafted out of high school. You never went to college, but tell us what your endeavors and you've embarked on here recently and will into the fall semester.
Say that one more time.
You're restarting your academic career.
Oh, yeah. So I'm in school right now at LSU for construction project management. And, you know, like I said, originally when I was going to school out of high school, I was going to do robotics engineering. You know, I'm a state championship holder in 2017, Mississippi for robotics, autonomous. So, yeah, I could do that, build computers and things, but now my dad been in construction for 45 years.
Wow.
After he got done with farming, and basically it'll be me taking over. So I gotta, you know, gotta have the book smart.
That one touches the heavens. Fans got another one in them. Oh, right there in the first row. Man, I tell you what, your pop's 45 years blue-collar worker, huh?
Oh, yeah.
What's he think of this banana ball deal?
Man, my dad, you know, he enjoys it. because all he wants to do is see me be happy, man. He kind of saw, you know, the negative side with baseball with me and how unfortunate things can turn. So with him, you know, he just want to see me smile again on the baseball field.
Well, I want to tell you one more thing, Cowboy Joe, before we send you on. My dad is a big fan of yours as well, and I know there's a lot of people here in Banana Land, and Banana Ball fans in general, that's a big fan of yours. We love you, Cowboy Joe. Thank you for joining us, brother.
I appreciate it.
Bet you like your country, Western, two-step to a King George record, rodeos, little Cheyenne, pepper, filling out that denim and leather, don't shoot me down like a Manchester, wanna sleep with you in the desert, do a little bit of wild, wild wrestling, wake up with you in my Stetson. The way you drop and keep popping, that dough, you and them Wranglers, make me wanna take you back home, make a home on the range, girl. Tangled up, all tied down, so tight, and it'll be your last song. Got a heart of gold, let's talk about that. Oh, bet you like your country, Western, two-step to a King George record, rodeos, little Cheyenne, pepper, filling out that denim and leather. Don't shoot me down like a Winchester, wanna see it with you in the desert, do a little bit of wild, wild wrestling, wake up with you in my Stetson.
Round Rock, Texas. Give it up for your Texas Tailgaters and your Texas Two-Steppers.
Hey, we were just talking to that guy. Cowboy Joe Gray Jr. is the donut batter, and we were just talking to him. Bottom of the fifth, Tailgaters have already done something in this ballgame they've never done before, which is win the first 4 innings. Now, they're trying to win the first 5 innings. They're up 3-0 in this game. Joe Gray, oh man. If Riley Turner was about 25 feet taller, he'd have caught that. Ball and a strike. I don't know if you guys can tell in my voice, but I've never seen the Texas Tailgaters play this way. This is their, they played 34 games last year, 2 playoff games, 36 games in 2025. This is their 5th game of 2026, so the 41st game of all time, the 39th regular season game I've ever seen the boys in blue and orange play. And this is by far the most dominating effort I've ever seen through the first half of a Banana Ball game that they've been involved in. Skied out to right. Kmart. Tip drill, bucket. Sonny able to combine that one. Tailgaters now lead the trick play battle 5-1. Thank you, Boston fan. Now I was hoping I sounded fine. I'm just so surprised in the best way possible. I mean, these clowns are a great ball club, man. They're a great ball club. There's still a lot of Banana Ball left, mind you. Let's not rule that out. They lead it 4-0, 2 outs away from leading it 5-0. Lead it 4-0 to 5-0. But geez, man, Brett Allen's still out there on the bottom. Splash! Deep left field! In the first home run in Banana Ball for Dell Francis Jr. The young man who played for Mark Crocco in Erskine a couple of years. Finished up his collegiate career Gardner-Webb. A late round draft pick. Gets his first start of his career today and goes yeah for his first career home run. That's a cool moment for that young man right there. And he didn't miss a stitch of that Banana Ball. What about the celly? Hold it, roll it all the way out. Oh man. The bat flip there. As now Eli Payton, hey man. Where's Eli Payton at? There he is. Banana Ball's defending player of the week with a fun little walk-up alongside Gage Voorhees and Clark Gilmore. Eli Payton rolls it over. Sonny, between the legs, bucket for out number 2. Donnie Allen, full Steve Irwin fit. He and the Tailgaters now lead the trick play battle 6-1. En route, one more out, they'll lead this ball game 5-0. Chris Burgess, oh, just foul. Chris Burgess has one of the 2 Clowns hits today. The other one was that home run we just seen from Dale Francis Jr. The 0-2 from Donnie. Oh! Stung out to left center. Indy on his horse. Indiana Stanley with a sprinting, jumping grab. And what? The Texas Tailgaters have won the first 5 innings of this banana ball game. This is incredible. This is Texas.
Our hometown heroes of the night, we thank you for your service and commitment to our great country. To our police officers, to our firefighters, to our nurses, to our EMS workers, to our dispatchers, and to our school teachers, the Texas Tailgaters and the Clowns, thank you. Now batting at number 11, Mac Danford.
Macadoodle. We got to go quickly here, ladies and gentlemen. Top of the 6th inning, Tailgaters leading 5-0. That should help out the pace of play. Bobby Leday just catches it for out number 1. Taj Porter from the right side. That was my wish earlier. I wanted to see him swinging from that side as Daniel Foster, new lefty on the bump here for the Clowns. Taj, I'm telling you, man. Taj is now very dangerous from both sides of the plate. Has still yet to be retired today. An RBI ball for a sprint and a trio of singles, including an RBI sprint. Jose Brother Gonzalez, ooh, check swing. Appeal down to Reggie, they'll say he didn't go. 1-0. Brother! Deep left center! Brother! Did Jackie catch that? Yes, he did! Throws it back in! JV's just got to get it to first! Eli Payton's trying to do a trick play. That will not be a trick play. Jackie Bradley Jr. Oh my gosh, in a 1:23 inning. Wow. And quickly, we will turn it over to the home half. Again, still want to bring up trick plays here. Tailgaters lead the trick play battle 6-1. Equalizer point only comes into play, though, if we make it to the 9th inning.
Hey, Jason.
And now it's my good friend, my good pal. I spent the last week at his home, Jimmy Lewis.
Hey, Brett.
Hey, Papa, how are you, man?
World's fastest going here, huh?
Yeah, I mean, the pace of play isn't great right now, but we're winning 5-0.
Yeah, we're just scoring.
That was the first inning we have not scored in.
That's wild.
That is incredible. How'd you enjoy me being at your house this past week?
I absolutely loved it, especially being with you, Brett Loftus. Even though you're scared to wake surf.
I'm not going to wake surf. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm never going to wake surf. All right, Jimmy, walk us through this AB here.
Fastball down the middle.
Yep.
Let's go with Fastball again, huh?
Ball and a strike to Jalen Vasquez. Keep talking to me, Jimmy.
Let's get him with a little cut.
Oh, Jimbo, do the thing, Jimbo. Do the thing, Jimbo.
Rub that dang his brother.
All right, keep it pushing, man. We're running low on time.
Here we go.
Bobby Leday. Ah, that's up.
Someone
That's
get
up.
that.
Tell him to catch it. Tell him to catch it. Just catch it. Oh.
That's all right.
Trick play missed. All right, trick play miss for Sunshine. You're good, man. Just roll it here. You're only facing a two-time All-Star and a World Series champion, Jackie Bradley Jr. Great pitch, Jimmy.
Ooh, I like that.
I do too. Start grunting. Good. Louder, Jimmy.
I like that one too, to be honest. Ah, shoot.
Ty, straight down to second. Not in time. 3 balls, no strikes. All right, Jimbo, got to get one back in here.
Let's get it in there right here, huh?
Wow. Even Jackie thought that was a strike.
That was a fun one, huh?
That'll be a walk-off. 5-1, Jimmy, no big deal.
Yeah,
it's a good
right.
inning out of you.
That was quick.
Yep, hey, and that'll work, huh? Love
Yeah,
you, Jimbo.
So, love you.
Walk-off RBI ball for a sprint for Jackie Bradley Jr. And now we will go down, a little kung fu action, huh?
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. But they fought with expert timing. There were funky Chinamen from funky Chinatown. And the clowns have won. They were jumping down. It's an ancient Chinese art. And everybody knew their part.
Round Rock, there is nothing better than sharing a hot dog with somebody you love. Down here on the field with me, we have 3 couples, and they're going to take turns eating a hot dog, Lady and the Tramp style. But here's the thing. 2 of these couples have been together for a while, but one of these couples met just hours ago. That's right, Round Rock. It's your job to watch them eat and then vote on which couple you think is actually a pair of singles. Let's get right to it. Couple number 1, let's watch eat the hot dog. Okay, a little chemistry there. Not bad from couple number 1. Couple number 2, let's see if you got it, or if you can at least pretend to. They seem pretty comfy. From couple number 2, all right, couple number 3. Look at that. Seems like they've been doing it for quite a while. The Round Rock, we got a vote. Who do you think is actually a pair of singles? Couple number 1? Are our singles couple number 2? Or are our singles couple number 3? There's only one way to find out. Drum roll, please. Would the singles please step forward? Round Rock, it's love at first bite.
Jason Hart to lead us off here in the top of the 7th. 6th inning, the first inning in which the Tailgaters have not scored/won today. And the Clowns able to win it with an RBI ball for sprint from Jackie Bradley Jr. Eli Payton now at first. Eli tip drill, bucket! Just the 2nd trick play of the afternoon for the Clowns. Trick play battle, 6-2 in favor of the Tailgaters. again, if we make it to the ninth, which that 6th inning really put us back on pace to do so, the Tailgaters are in the driver's seat right now to win the Equalizer Point. Indiana Stanley a ball in no strikes. I can't remember the last time Riley Turner threw 6 innings. That each inning has been won. That there's been a point awarded at the end of each inning. You know, you'll see some innings where you'll push 0-0, 1-1, 2-2. Tailgaters won the first 5, Clowns won the 6th. Ooh, man. Wow, that's a good pitch from Brett Maddock, who just entered the ball game here for the Indianapolis Clowns. And wow. Maybe a give-me-back call there, as Indy quite literally was 4 steps from first base. Now we'll do a full count yet again. Indy stung out to center. What say you, JBJ? Out number 2. And now it's Sunshine. Hit by a pitch and got a hit on the unicycle his last time up. And now Fisher Polydoroff is coming in to pitch here. Man, old Knuckles facing off against Sunshine. There's the knuckleball. Was a ball. Fisher induced that fan caught foul ball last night. Wow, man. Some good pitches right now that Sonny is laying off of. Fisher able to get back in there. Ooh, the Texas native, Polydoro. Payoff pitch to Sonny. Got him! Backwards K from the time traveler, the man they called Old Knuckles, the youngest player in our sport. Man! So now let's first take a look at that knuckleball that got Sunshine looking. And as we come out of that, we'll take a look at what we got going on next weekend here in Banana Ball. Tailgaters, party animals. That's right, Uncle Phil. I'll be back with Drake Toll in Sacramento, California. Coming at you Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Clowns Firefighters, they will play game 1 on Saturday in Montgomery, 8 Eastern time, 7 Central on the Firefighters YouTube channel. And then Coconuts Bananas next Saturday night from Petco Park in San Diego, California. The first Major League Stadium for the Loco Beach Coconuts. So again, game 1, Tailgaters Party Animals Friday night. The game 1s in the bottom 2 series, Clowns, Firefighters, Coconuts, Bananas, will be played on Saturday. That's next weekend in Banana Bowl. Currently in Banana Bowl, Broomall, Pennsylvania's finest, Joe Sperone on the bump here for the Tailgaters. Joe did not give up a run in his last 8 outings of 2025. So far this year, he's got roughed up a little bit. But I think this is a perfect opportunity for Joe to get his first scoreless outing of the year. Joe, this is his 3rd appearance, has recorded just 2 outs and 4 earned runs. Holsizer, oh man, that's his first hit in Banana Ball. Nico trying to stretch it into a double and will barely do so. I think that's exactly what Nico needed. Slowing the game down is so hard for these affiliated guys here at Banana Bowl. But once Nico puts it together, it's going to be going. Joe Lotto out to Kmart. Kmart has it. Nico tags up, goes second to third. Now the Clown's second point of the ball game stands on third in form of Nico Holsizer. And it's the starting pitcher, Corral Prime, coming up to the dish. So far today, Corral 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Infield in. 0-1. There's Jimmy Lewis. Got to holler at him while he's pitching. Poked right side. Sunshine steps on the bag. Hardly ever do you see 4 unassisted in the scorebook when a second baseman steps on the first base bag, but right there, Sonny does it for out number 2. And now our donut batter yet again. Joe Gray Jr. Ball and a strike on Joe Gray Jr. Cowboy Joe got to holler at him earlier. He's flown out to right both times today. Such a special personality, a guy who celebrated his birthday this week. Told you he's from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Wonderful personality to be around. You know, you see he's in a lot of these entertainment moments here for the Clowns. It's for a reason. Vibrant personality and a big-time bat. 2-2 from Joe Sperone on the way to him. Poked out to right yet again. Kyle Martin's got a beat on it. And the first scoreless inning from both sides today is here in the 7th as the Tailgaters lead it 5-1. Rolling on to the next to last frame. Can they get their second ever sweep in Tailgaters history? We're going to find out. Clarky-o baby-o, Clark Gilmore, graduate of Notre Dame, also pitched at Dartmouth. He's a high IQ guy, one of the smartest puppies I know. Heavily entertaining as well. Hey, Clark! New pitcher in the ball game here for the Clowns. Went mega viral in spring training when he had that trick pitch against Jackson Olsen. Still start Jordan Hussein 0-1. Clark, a little bit of a rougher start to his banana ball pitching career. This is his 3rd appearance. ERA above 10 thus far, but hey, just his 3rd appearance in the sport. Opportunity to lower that ERA right here. As a trick pitch goes behind Jordan Hussein. I don't think Fiver was too amused at first, but comes up with a smile. Between the legs, did that get Jordan? Yeah, it did. Jordan Hussein tosses the bat, and we'll trot on down the first. Tell you what, he's got to be a showman candidate today. RBI ball 4 sprint, RBI triple after a walk-up, single, and now a hit by pitch. That's my captain. 0-1 to Lope. Every single Texas Tailgater has reached today. All 10 of them. Ball and 2 strikes now to Nick Lopez. Trick pitch, swatted the other way. Lope gonna do Lope things, man. He just hits banana balls and does it quite a lot. That's his first hit today. He'd reach be a hit by pitch and a sac fly early. Wow. First and second, not out. You know, this dude hasn't been retired yet either today. Jordan Barth, couple of hits, ball 4 sprint, hit by pitch. Would love to see his first banana ball homer. He's looking for it. That's going to hit off the roof and ricochet back down. Good job, Justin, tracking that. Good job. Jordan, out the left. Over the head of Joe Gray Jr. Here comes Hussein. Here comes Lope. In a 2-run double. from JB. Those were runs 14 and 15 that the Texas Tailgaters have scored today. Wow, that's incredible. I know we're not playing a baseball game, we're playing a banana ball game, so the scoreboard reads 5-1. But 15 runs, so they only 3 Clowns runs. And all it says on the scoreboard is a 4-point difference, and hey, that's why we love our sport of banana ball. Trick pitch there on 0-2, bounced at about 54 feet. Ball and 2 strikes, still none out here in the top of the 8th. Now it is. Called strike 3. That's a pro hitter there at Kmart. He's having a very civil but conversation with Kelly Dine after that one. You see the way Chris Burgess threw it back? I don't think Chris thought it was a strike either. That was one that surprised everyone. Nonetheless, out number 1. Macadoodle swung on, and not a throw down to third. Jordan Barth steals a bat. Mac backed off the plate, ball and 2. Clark working with some unreal pace. Infield now coming in with Barth at third. Really trying to pick up the pace. You see the clock, not a whole lot to worry about. Mac floats it out to center. Jackie got to get on his horse, won't be able to get there. Another RBI single for Joe Bob. 3rd run of the inning comes home to score for the Tailgaters. You talk about an offensive explosion, man. This is the 5th time through the order. And again, another guy has not been retired yet, Taj Porter. The biggest, the largest. Said that fouled off the plate, ball and a strike. I can't get over this offense of the Texas Tailgaters, man. They must have ate their Wheaties this morning. Daniel Foster, Brett Maddock, the only 2 Clowns pitchers to not give up a run, and Taj, finally, in his 5th plate appearance, is retired. What a ball game it's been for him. As Clark will get him and set him down for out number 2. Now it's Jose Gonzalez. Brother hit a 2-run home run, his 2nd of the year, which would now, in theory, tie him and top the Banana Bowl Championship League lead with home runs. Kyle Jackson and Eli Payton entering today were the only other 2 Banana Ballers with 2 home runs on the year. Brother! Out to right center. 1 hops the fence. They wave it home, Macadoodle. Throw in from the outfield, and, well, Mac was beat by a mile. And now Mac goes out of the baseline, and that will officially be out number 3. Brother, though, a double, and if he gets another opportunity, is a triple away from the cycle. 3 runs there in the top half. Tailgaters lead it 5-1, trying to win their 6th and 7th points of the ball game in the home half.
The last one to know, the last one to show, I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw a surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you and said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain.
Let me hear ya!
Slip on down to the
We love you so much, Round Rock. Now let's gator up.
Hey, it's the brand new lefty here for the Texas Tailgaters, who's going to try to come in and throw his first full inning in Banana Bowl. His name, Matthew Fletcher. Played at LaSalle College, Division III guy. Came in yesterday, recorded his first out in Banana Bowl. Reason we say that, got walked off in his first appearance last Sunday against Loco Beach, and again last night came in and got out of an inning after Brett Sanchez went 2 2/3. Got the only out there in that inning. Only threw about what? Well, how many pitches did he throw yesterday, Riley? 3, 4. Only threw 4 pitches yesterday. No, did throw 3. That's what I thought, Riley. Over here confusing. Gonna have to throw maybe a few more than that. Dell Francis Jr., who went yah-yah, first career Banana Bowl home run his last time up. Tailgaters lead the trick play 6-2, lead the ball game 5-1. Opportunity, obviously if they can win the 8th, advance to the 9th to lead this ball game 7-1. Now, if you're thinking at home, Brett, they've already won the trick play battle as far as it means going to the 9th. Yes, they have. However, new rule for the equalizer point. If you don't make it to the 9th, then the equalizer point is not in play. So we have 11.5 minutes remaining in this ball game. And obviously, more than likely, we will definitely make it to the 9th. But we have to make it to the 9th for the equalizer to come in place. As we're 1 out closer, Matthew Fletcher, first strikeout in Banana Ball. Eli Payton. The 1-0 to it. In on the hands. Sunshine got to charge it. Goes between the legs. Didn't even need to. Sonny, trick play. Book it. Matthew Fletcher. With that guy playing behind him, Jonathan Sunshine Luter. Trying to give the Tailgaters their 6th and 7th points of the ball game by winning the 8th inning and then winning the equalizer point. Taj takes another one. Like that one got fouled off his arm. Taj has been taking a beating back there today. Fletch. Oh man, if it's fair, it's gone, but it's just foul. That's a long strike there for Mr. Burgess. Look at that beefy boy. The 1-2. Oh man, stung down the third base line. Deep into the corner, Jason's trying to find it. Chris Burgess puts it on cruise control and will just get in the second. 2-out double. Chris, back-to-back games, back-to-back multi-hit games for Chris Burgess. Now Kirkland Banks is going to come in to run. Jalen Vasquez at the dish. I'm going to be honest. That was about as middle as I've seen any pitch today. 1-0. Okay, ball and a strike. A lot of folks here bearing the heat in Round Rock, including that man, Lake Travis graduate, about an hour down the road here. Jimmy Lewis. KB thought about taking off. Oh man, I hope Jalen's okay. Fouled that one off at his ankle, it appeared. And that never feels good, ever. Still working out that one. Jalen 0 for 2 today. Doesn't matter how many times you do that, it's never going to feel good either. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Number 2 at the dish. Fouls it off the roof, back into the crowd. 2-2 tango once more from Fletch. Hair off right there. Full count, man. KB taking off, why not? Vasquez floats it out the left. Jason Art will have it for out number 3. And the Texas Tailgaters win the inning to make it 6-1. They've also won the equalizer point, which makes it 7-1. This is domination from the boys in red, white, and blue.
On the scoreboard, we see that the Texas Tailgaters currently lead 6-1, but here's the thing. Heading into the 9th inning, the Texas Tailgaters have more trick plays as the visiting team, which means they will also be awarded tonight's equalizer point. Round Rock, that means heading into the 9th inning, the score is 7-1. But here's the thing, the Indianapolis Clowns are as dangerous as ever, because here in the 9th inning, every run scored will count for a point. But your Texas Tailgaters need just 3 outs to win the game. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final inning.
The equalizer point just put the Texas Tailgaters up 7-1 as they lead the trick play battle heading into the 9th, 7-2. This is incredible. Domination in all facets of the game of banana ball. Drew Irvine now pitching for the Clowns. I can't get over this. I mean, I seriously can't. This is the single most dominating performance the Texas Tailgaters has ever had. I want to say this for our fans. I want to say this for our production room. I want to say this for everybody listening. I'm so serious. Keegan Woods, lock in the director chair. I know we have to choose a showman. Everybody that's touched that field today for the Tailgaters should be the showman. I know we can't do that, but I'm just saying. This has been incredible. Still got to get through this inning and got to get 3 more outs. But 7-1 score in a banana ball game is very, very, very far apart. Jason Art out to Nico Holsizer. Out number 1. Drew Irvine trying to get himself a scoreless out. You got a guy that throws 98 miles an hour. He's had a bit of a rough start to the year. He's going to face Indiana Stanley. Indiana Stanley! Jackie Bradley Jr. out number 2. The wind. That's been a storyline for us today. The wind. It blew that one back in. Indy also thought it was going, and instead didn't even make it to the warning track. That can tell you everything you need to know. And now Jonathan Sunshine Looters had a single on the unicycle. Was hit by a pitch earlier as well. And now another cloud scraper out to Nico Holsizer, who has it for out number 3. 3 up and 3 down in 44 seconds. That ties the fastest inning of all time. Well, unofficially, we'll go back and have to time it. But for right now, we'll go back and see it officially, just for Josh Talevsky. Nonetheless, very quick inning for Drew Irvine. Reese Miller, not a save opportunity, but an opportunity nonetheless from the man from Houston, Texas. He's making his 3rd appearance in his banana ball career. Gave up a run last Saturday night to the Coconuts. Last night came in and shut the door 3 up and 3 down to record his first save in this sport. And obviously with a 7-1 lead here, every run counts as a point, but have to be a big rally from these clowns to come back. Not saying they're not capable of that, especially top of the lineup Lumen. Hope you guys are enjoying this ball game as much as I am. Domination from the Texas Tailgater, who have only conceded 1 inning today. That was back in the 6th. The lone walk-off that we've had was an RBI ball four sprint from Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been the only point of the day for the club. And now it's Reese Miller. Again, what's at stake here? The Texas Tailgaters have an opportunity to get their 2nd ever sweep in their young history. They swept the Party Animals last year in Baton Rouge back in August of 2025. Now, in their 2nd 2-game series of 2026, trying to get over 500 and trying to get their 2nd ever sweep. Bobby Lene rolls it over. JB behind the back. Book it for out number 1. What else is at stake, you may ask? The Texas Tailgaters, in the entirety of their existence, have never been over 500. They lost their season opener last year, made it back to 1-1, got swept in Reno. This year, they lost the season opener at FSU, have gotten back to 500, but never over 500. Jackie Bradley Jr., 1-0. This could be the turn of a new era. Domination to put you over 500 for the first time in your existence. Jackie fouls it off, a ball and a strike. This is why we had the banana ball draft. This is why we've had the talent that Barry Aldridge and Tyler Gillum and Adam Byron, all these great coaches have brought into our sport to equal the playing field and to bring the Texas Tailgaters improvement from 2025. 2-1, 3-1. Jackie Bradley Jr., we mentioned the lone walk-off today. He's had a couple of ball four sprints, 1 more pitch away from getting another one. Swatted right side, his first hit of the ball game. Jackie just continuing to do Jackie Bradley Jr. things. Reached base in 3 of his 4 plate appearances today. Nico Holsizer, who got his first hit in this sport last time up. It was a double down the left field line. We talk about that talent. He's one of many guys you love to watch. There's the dirty, dirty slider from Reese Miller. Nico, 0-2. This place in Round Rock is buzzing, despite it being a 7-1 ball game. Out to center, Indy behind the back, book it! Look at that 8-pack from Indiana Stanley in the 9th trick play of this ball game. Brings us to just 1 more out. Joe Lytle against Reese Miller. And the folks here in Round Rock are on their feet. Wow. 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 1 ball, no strikes. Reese Miller, a Texas guy, a Houston, Texas native. Behind 2-1, the man from Oklahoma. Jackie go ahead and starts jogging. That'll run it to 3-1. Calling out a stolen base rally or defensive indifference. Stolen base for JBJ. The 3-1. The ball four sprint. The RBI ball four sprint from Joe Lytle. nonetheless, brings the Clowns at least within 5, 7-2. Could they stage a comeback? Real Prime. 0 for 3 today. Starting pitcher gave up 4 runs in the first. Can he keep it moving here in the bottom of the ninth? Reese Miller, Pioneer League to Banana Ball. 0-2. The Texas Tailgater trying to get their second ever sweep in their existence, trying to get to over 500 and a winning record for the first time ever in Tailgaters history. One and 2. Number 22 with a 1-2 count, trying to get him a 3-2. That gets away. Taj will chase it down as Joe Lytle advances up 90 feet. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Number 22, Reese Miller. Poked in the air. Can a fan end it? Oh. So close. Come on, Reese. Get these boys to a winning record for the first ever time in our home state. The 2-2. Oh, Corral Prime. This is a Pro AB from a long-time pro. The folks here, Long AB, they're restless for a Tailgaters dub. Got him! And for the first time ever, the Texas Tailgaters have a winning record. And they get their first sweep since Baton Rouge last year. This is a different team. And now it's time for the Tailgaters to dance a little here in Texas.
One more time for your Texas Tailgaters! Round Rock, thank you guys so much for a rockin' weekend. Why don't you guys give it up one more time for the Indianapolis Clowns? A historic franchise with an incredible performance. And why don't y'all give yourself some love? Round Rock, give it up for you guys, our incredible fans. We love you guys so much. Could not do what we do without you. And this pregame is far from over. If you head out to the plaza, you'll see players, cast, get your pictures, get some autographs, and listen to Jason Arndt and the Tailgater Band. We've loved rocking with you guys. Thank you so much, Round Rock.
Jordan Hussein, Showman of the game. I don't know if you know this or not. You've never won Showman before. How special is this? I'm gonna shoot some stats at you, and then we'll obviously hear from you. This was the second ever sweep in the history of the Tailgaters. Last year we did it on your back in Baton Rouge, trick play and showdowns. This is the first time in our existence we've ever been over 500. 3-2. Didn't happen last year. First ever time this year because of you today. Signature walk-up, RBI triple. Walk us through this ball game for you.
We played decent ball last night, and I told the boys before we left the locker room, these guys are really talented over there, and being the away team, we're really going to have to show up and play. And I think the guys hustled their butts off, and we played some good defense, pitched pretty well too. So
we pitched really well today, and you look at that. Donnie, what are we doing? Donnie's over here in the shot. Trick plays, 9-2 today. That's something that you champion as the captain and obviously the defensive captain of this team. Walk us through what you've been fitting these guys and able to win that trick play battle.
I know for me, early on in my career, guys were just telling me to rip them. So when I got here, with the talent that we have, all I do every day is tell these dudes to rip them, and their talent takes over. So these guys are really talented.
We call you the Texas kid all the time, Jordan. Now that this team is a winning team, long way to go, 5 games in, obviously, to the Banana Ball Championship League, but a winning record. I know it means a lot for you to wear this jersey and to represent the state of Texas, but now to put on a winning product and a great show for these fans, what does that all encompass and mean to you?
It's a dream come true. Obviously, I love Texas with all my heart. It's all over my body. It's all over everything I do. So just to come out here and win in front of a bunch of Texans means the freaking world to me. All
right, Jordan, here we go. Fiver, our captain, the Texas kid, first ever showman of the ball game. Hey, go celebrate with those fans outside, man. This is a special weekend. To go over 500 for the first ever time is special. To put a winning product on for these people here in the great state of Texas. For Jordan Hussein, who's our captain, both verbally and in between those lines, to get awarded as his first ever showman is special. But to do what they did today, 7-2. This is a brand new brand. It's the same brand we had last year. It's a brand new team. It's a brand new product. The Tailgaters are coming to win. They're not only coming up to tailgate with you and to put on a good show. They're showing up to eat your hot dog and take your lunch money from you. That's what they're coming to do this year. And we're going to do it all 2026. We'll see you next weekend in Sacramento. And until then, Gator up.